to Behind the Entertainment Scene with Stephanie Thompson. I am your host, and here on this show we bring you artists with inspiring stories, entertaining insights, and secrets to their success. And I have with me my fabulous co-host, Antonio Carnota.
Hello. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Stephanie, you look gorgeous. You are wonderful tonight.
Oh, thank you, Antonio.
I love that color.
Thank you. And you always look so handsome.
It's
And you know,
pleasure.
we have a very special guest. We
Yes.
have Georgette Dante, a woman of many talents. And she's a show promoter. She is a magician, which the strength to lift 300 to 400 pounds, has been in several movies.
Wow.
She has a 6-piece band called the Hubba Hub Band. And she
Right.
fights alligators.
Wow.
Not only that, Antonio, do you know that she was underground for a whole week with 102 rattlesnakes to promote
Believe it.
boxing
That is amazing.
and wrestling?
It's amazing.
Okay, so you wanted to do something special for Miss Georgette
Yes, I
Dante.
would like to say, Georgette, love really hurts without you. Love really hurts through and through. You're breaking my heart. What can I do, Georgette? Go ahead. Welcome.
I'm taking him home with me.
I was just gonna say, you want to take him
I
home,
know.
don't you?
And I don't date. I haven't dated to 1978, but he's got me going. I'm serious. I do not date. I don't need the psychological problems that goes with it.
He has that magic.
Yeah, he does.
He
He's
really
like the old
does.
school gentleman.
He is.
And
He
you don't
is.
see that anymore. People are so disrespectful anymore.
He is such a sweetheart. You know, he always holds my
Thank you so much.
hand
Thank you so
over, you know, over objects and things. You know, when I'm walking around the studio. And
Okay.
he's just such a gentleman.
Thank you so
Just
much.
such-
You know, it's very
sweet.
real. I am from Spain, and when I see a lady, I said, please, I will be after you, or I open the door. Many ladies, they are watching me like strange, like real.
I know.
And you are a lady, Georgette.
Thank you, honey.
Yes.
See, my days, people had a lot more class. They really did. I mean, nothing wrong with nowadays, but
Yeah.
they lost a lot of respect. They really have. It's a shame. They used to hold their arms and, you know, walk, like you're saying, walk on that sidewalk.
Uh-huh.
The man would be over here, and now they just, it's a whole new world. That's why I told you I don't date. I don't need the problems because I like class.
Yes.
I love people. I don't
Yes.
like a lot of them, but I like them. I love them, but I don't like a lot of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And may I say, you look fabulous.
Oh,
I
my
mean,
goodness.
take a look at this
Yes,
lady.
yes.
She is always dressed
Yeah.
to the nines. Just that gorgeous dress and the earrings and the hair and everything. You just look fabulous.
These belong to my mother.
Really?
Yeah, Delilah Dante. Can I show you something real quick?
Yes,
With-
please.
Okay, good. This is a friend of mine, Dusty Summers. She wrote this book, and I've been 7 books now,
Oh, my
and
goodness.
4 museums, and it's a beautiful feeling. But I worked very hard to get that, and 4 museums and I can't say, and movies. My mother, here she is. Isn't that beautiful?
Oh, she
It's
is
right
lovely.
here.
Here, let
It's
me
right.
see. Let me see her book.
Beautiful lady.
Like, take a look at this.
Is that nice?
Isn't that gorgeous?
Delilah
Wow.
Dante.
Absolutely.
She is
But my
beautiful.
mother, she was she's a legend of burlesque, but she owned a carnival, she owned a circus, she owned a major parade company business, so she's a businesswoman as well. And you know, my mother, to be honest with you, a lot of people shouldn't have children, they really shouldn't. I mean, it's a shame, but it's the way life is.
Yeah.
And also over here, this is Dusty here too as well. And this I'm holding 2 people on my shoulders.
2.
2, yeah.
How
Oh
did
my
you-
goodness!
how did
Look
you
at
do that?
this.
Because
This is the lifting the 300 to 400 pounds I was talking about.
There you go.
Yeah, right there.
Well, see, in the carnival, I was born in Ringling Brothers, but that book you get to keep, by the way.
Oh,
And
thank
Dusty,
you.
she signed it.
You know, that's another thing about Georgette. She is she's such a giving soul. She always comes with gifts. You know.
If I
Just-
love you, I do that.
Just so
I mean,
sweet.
I
Thank
respect
you so
people.
much.
You make me happy. I like Grandpa Munster, the TV show called The Munsters.
Yes.
Al Lewis, Grandpa, was engaged to Miriam, and he said to me, he kept bringing me presents to the motel where I was at, and he was, I was working in a nightclub. I was making major money. He wasn't making as much money, but it's beside the point. I said, Al, stop doing that. You know, he said, I love you, and it pleases me. So when I give people that, when I care about, it pleases me as well.
That's so nice.
But I
That's so
started
nice.
performing at, oh yeah, let's go Sarah and Freddie too. The Moulin Rouge. One of the movies I'd like to produce and direct would be about Sarah Ann, but there's so many people involved with her right now. You know the Moulin Rouge, right? Mm-hmm. Casino. And I'm in her book as well, back in the back. And Chubby Checker and myself as well. I only knew Sarah Ann for about maybe 3 years before she passed. And I might not find Chubby, just trust me, he's in here. He swears it back because I had lots of little piece of paper flew off over that way.
Okay, hold
But just-
just your
good.
thoughts.
Okay.
This is so interesting. When we
Oh,
come back,
good,
we're gonna hear
perfect.
some more. Antonio, will you take us to commercial?
Yes. We back right now. Woo!
Okay, we'll be right back.
Yes.
All
yes.
right.
Thank you for calling Denim Revival.
Hate to say goodbye to your favorite jeans? Well, now you don't have to, because Denim Revival is here for you. Mail us your jeans and our professionals will fix it right up. We offer you all kinds of alteration services, including invisible repairs, let-outs, taperings, and original hemming, or even have your own custom-made jeans. Quoted the best denim repair shop by GQ, Vogue Magazine, and LA Times. Denim Revival, your search for alteration and repair ends here.
And to you it ain't pretty little thing. Howdy, your baby.
Welcome back to Behind the Entertainment Scene. And so we were just having a wonderful conversation with Miss Georgette Dante. Georgette, so tell us some more. You were
Well, let me
telling us some
do-
wonderful stories.
Well, we do this one here. This is Sarah Ann Freddie, owning the Moulin Rouge Casino.
Okay.
And I was with them, she passed. And Carolyn Goodman, the mayor.
Yes.
Oh, God, I love her. Anyway, she's got me in her book. There's Chubby Checker and myself, right here.
Yes. Okay.
And that's a
right
pleasure.
there.
And I would love to produce and direct her a movie. Because the lady's been through so much. She's the first lady of color ever had a gaming license, a liquor license, and the Moulin Rouge is such a fabulous place.
Yes.
It is. But Chubby Trucker, same thing. But I'm looking for a recording studio, and I'm gonna build my own recording studio. I need about 100 million at least
Okay.
to start recording and films. And I think we start off with commercials first. Because I got so much knowledge. I performed since age 3 as a petite midget, with the makeup and the bleach blonde hair, sometimes black hair, washcloths for the, so I looked like I was a grown-up person. And I worked from 3 until I was 6 years old.
Okay.
Then I was a wild girl from Africa, jumping around the snakes and acting crazy. And then in burlesque, even though people think a lot of things, burlesque means just ladies taking the clothes off. It does not mean that.
Yeah.
Mean that at all. It means a variety. My parents had a girls' show in the carnival, a traveling nightclub.
Yes.
It's a semi. Our show seated 1,000 people. We had bands, boxing, wrestling. We had belly dancers, singers, a variety of entertainment. And a lot of people think, the entertainers, they think that, like the tassel twirling, it came from the kings and queens days. Nothing's new. See, back then, all they do is build pyramids and entertain, and that crazy, people back in the pyramid days.
Right.
So the burlesque, it had a lot more class in our days. The girls didn't just take the clothes off. Like myself, my costume cost $1,000, $1,200, $1,500 a piece. I did. My strength came from the carnival, putting up to Caroline carnival rides, driving semi trucks, and working 18, 20 hours a day, and driving 80, 100,000 miles a year. So my whole life's been working extremely hard, and I got and I got a 16-year attitude. I got 500 years of wisdom.
Now, did you go to school while you were in the carnival?
In my days, they didn't have schools.
They didn't.
And circuses didn't
Oh.
either. Besides, in the circus, you're only one day in the town. It's completely different from carnival business. Carnival people were a little bit crazier, a little bit more wild people. We did a lot of things that wasn't right. But like my brother said, my mother one time said, "Mom, if you knew better, would you know different?" Well, that's all we know.
So you were self-taught.
Reading road signs.
Yeah.
But as far as education, I don't. That's why I love Carolyn Goodman, the mayor, and her husband, Oscar. I would love to have him take care of my paperwork when it happens. Carolyn Goodman, our mayor, I travel 80, 100,000 miles a year. I've never in my life been more impressed with the mayor of my life, is our mayor.
Wow.
She's a special, special lady. She's been through a lot, and she's double sharp. You know, I went to several of her meetings since I've been in town since 2010, and all these men, they want nothing to do with the boxing. They want nothing to do with sports. They want nothing. They gave her a horrible time. Now, what are they doing? They're all acting like this their idea. Isn't that something? Their idea.
Yes.
And it was her love child.
Yes.
Everybody wants to fight the women.
Yes.
They think you don't have they don't think you do smart men, the old school men.
Yes.
Ask me some more questions.
Well, Antonio, did you have a
Perhaps-
question for her?
Yes, I have a very
Yeah,
important
good.
question. When you realized, and when did you say to your family, I would love to do this? You were a kid.
I started with 3. I had no choice.
Okay, but
67 years.
okay, for
70.
67 years.
I'm 70 now.
Congratulations. So, but after, let's say 5 years, when you were 10 years old, when you were 15 years old, did you love this kind of jobs? This
I
kind
have
of
always loved. I love people. Like I said before, I'm not crazy about a lot of people, but I do love people. That makes, when I get out there and perform with people, that makes me happy. And I respect the people. That's what I said on your show before, that you need to respect the people. If you do a children's show, then do something for children.
Sure.
If you're doing a rock and roll club, you wear a little short thing, and you do that type of music. You work in a dinner theater, you wear a long evening gown, and you do a completely different type of show. Everybody has their own taste,
Yes.
Yeah.
their own taste,
Yes.
and respect that.
And when people came to you and said, thank you, Georgette, how did you feel? How do you feel when people come to you and says, thank you? How do you feel?
Well, I love it. But back in my days also, they would send flowers back, roses.
Really?
$100 tips. I mean, they just had a completely different taste in people. It's a whole new generation. That's why sometimes I do face painting with the kids, because I get to learn their ways, the way they are.
Yes.
So I have to learn the new generation. Not my way, won't make no money.
So real quick, what is a highlight of your career? What would be the highlight of your career so far?
To be honest with you, with the movies I've done and also the books I'm in, the museums I'm in, I'm not done with life yet.
Of course
So I
not.
really can't answer that
You got
question.
a lot to
I
left
really
to
can't
do.
answer that. So it's just whatever happens, I deal with it.
Yeah.
And it's whatever life brings, you just also deal with it. There's always a way.
You are an inspiration. Isn't she an
A
inspiration?
lot, because your discipline, your effort,
Yeah.
day by day, with your words you are expressing that passion, because you feel
Yes.
passion
Yes.
for that.
I do.
And when you were talking with other people, that you were carrying all that people, how did you connect with the people around you and the people
I've
who were
always
with
connected
you?
with people because you're right, it's all kinds of different people. When you travel 80, 100,000 miles a year, you learn to know all people.
You learn all the different personalities
exactly.
too. You learn how to deal
And
with
you
all
go
the
with
different
it.
personalities.
You go with the respect
Sure.
the ways too.
Amazing.
Oh, baby.
Oh, Georgette, it's been so
I don't
lovely
want
to
to
have
go.
you.
I don't want to go.
Oh.
Bring me back more. I want more.
Play a beautiful little ending for her.
Let me play for you. You are inspiring me something about Tchaikovsky.
Oh. That's beautiful.
Thank you,
That's
Antonio.
beautiful.
Oh, Georgette, thank you
Bless.
so much for coming
Bless.
on the show. We
Oh,
enjoyed
thank you
having you
too.
so much.
Thank you.
We'll have to have you again. We just
We will.
love
we will.
your spirit. We love your
We will.
spirit.
And I
Thank
want
you
you
so
in the
much.
movies too. We get going.
Absolutely.
Thank you,
absolutely.
Georgette.
All right, when we come back, we're going to have another special guest on, Salve Adelman, and we'll be right back.
All right.
Snap-on dentures will change your life. And at Smiles Today Dental, we now offer the lowest price in town. Mini dental implants can stabilize your loose dentures permanently. Call Smiles Today Dental for a free consultation.